What if I told you that the secret to staying calm, no matter what life throws at you, has been known for thousands of years? Imagine walking through life unshaken, like a mountain standing firm against the strongest winds. It's not about pretending nothing affects you or suppressing your emotions. It's about mastering your inner world so external chaos can't control you. In this video, we're diving deep into these ancient teachings and uncovering practical strategies to help you transform your mindset. By the end, you'll know how to let go of what you can't control, rise above negativity, and approach life with calm and clarity, no matter the circumstances. For centuries, ancient philosophers and spiritual leaders have shared timeless wisdom on how to cultivate this kind of resilience. From the Stoics of ancient Rome to Zen masters of the East, they understood that true power lies not in controlling the world around you, but in mastering your reaction to it. Our story begins millennia ago, in the heart of civilizations that thrived long before the modern world emerged. The sages of old, the Stoics of Rome, the Taoists of China, the yogis of India, shared a profound understanding of the human spirit. They understood that the mind was both fortress and battlefield. Their teachings were not meant to shield us from feeling, but to enable us to act with intention, no matter the external circumstances. The Stoics, for instance, believed in the principle of amor fati, the love of one's fate. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher, wrote in his Meditations that we must view life's challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. To act like nothing affects you, according to the Stoics, is to embrace life's hardships as essential threads in the tapestry of existence. One of the biggest myths is that staying calm means suppressing your feelings, but ancient wisdom teaches the opposite. Emotional resilience is about acknowledging your emotions without letting them control you. For example, the Stoics believed that emotions like anger or fear are natural responses, but it's our responsibility to examine them and choose our actions thoughtfully. Instead of bottling up frustration, try observing it with curiosity. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What can I learn from it? In parallel, the Taoists taught the art of Wu Wei, effortless action. They observed the natural world, seeing how water flows around rocks without resistance, carving paths over time through persistence and adaptability. Acting like nothing affects you in the Taoist sense means aligning oneself with the rhythm of life, responding with grace instead of resistance. It is a dance, not a fight, with the universe. Some might think emotional resilience means avoiding conflict altogether. But the truth is, staying calm and centered allows you to face challenges head-on with a clear mind. The Taoist concept of Wu Wei teaches us to flow with life's challenges, not avoid them. When conflicts arise, resilience gives you the strength to approach them constructively, focusing on solutions instead of being consumed by frustration or anger. Similarly, the yogis of ancient India delved into the practice of detachment through mindfulness and meditation. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna advises Arjuna to act without attachment to the fruits of his labor. This teaching encourages a focus on action itself, free from the weight of success or failure. Another misconception is that acting unaffected means becoming indifferent or uncaring, but emotional resilience isn't about detachment from life, it's about engagement with clarity and balance. Zen Buddhism highlights this beautifully. It encourages us to remain present and compassionate, even amidst challenges. You're not ignoring the world around you. You're simply not letting it dictate your peace of mind. This approach allows you to respond with wisdom and empathy rather than reacting impulsively. But how do these ancient teachings translate into the cacophony of modern life? The world today is a torrent of information, a relentless stream of stimuli that demands our attention and triggers our emotions. We are bombarded with images, opinions, and expectations, each tugging at our mental equilibrium. To act like nothing affects you in this context is to reclaim sovereignty over your mind. Imagine waking up to a flood of emails, social media notifications, and news headlines. The immediate urge is to react, to respond, to engage, to allow the external world to dictate your inner state. But the wisdom of the ancients whispers another way. Begin your day not by plunging into the chaos, but by grounding yourself. A few moments of stillness, a deep breath, a quiet meditation, a walk in nature, can set the tone for resilience. It is in these moments of intentional pause that you anchor your mind, preparing it to weather whatever comes. Consider the concept of mental framing, a tool rooted in Stoic practice. When confronted with a challenge, pause and reframe it. If a colleague criticizes your work, the immediate reaction might be defensiveness or anger. But what if instead you saw it as an opportunity to refine your skills? The criticism then transforms from a personal attack into a stepping stone for growth. In relationships too, the ability to act like nothing affects you can be transformative. This does not mean suppressing emotions or becoming cold. It means approaching interactions with clarity and compassion. By doing so, you maintain your inner balance while fostering understanding. In the workplace, where stress and competition often reign, the mindset of resilience can be a game changer. Picture a high-stakes meeting where tensions run high. To act like nothing affects you is not to disengage, but to embody calm amid the storm. Speak thoughtfully, listen actively, and remain unshaken by the undercurrents of fear or ambition. Technology, while a marvel of modernity, is also a source of distraction and anxiety. Social media, in particular, feeds the illusion that everyone else leads a perfect life. By anchoring yourself in gratitude for your own journey, you build immunity to the comparison trap. Mindfulness, as practiced by the yogis, is another pillar of this transformation. In a world that glorifies multitasking, choose to be fully present. When eating, savor each bite. When conversing, listen without planning your next response. When working, focus on the task at hand. The path to acting like nothing affects you is also one of self-compassion. Perfection is neither required nor possible. There will be moments when emotions surge, when resilience falters. In these moments, forgive yourself. Acknowledge your humanity and return to your practice. Each step, no matter how small, reinforces your inner strength. Physical practices too play a role. The Stoics advocated for voluntary discomfort to build resilience, taking cold baths, fasting, or walking barefoot. These acts remind us that we can endure more than we think. Similarly, yoga and martial arts train the body and mind to work in harmony, fostering a sense of control and balance that extends beyond the mat or dojo. The journey of transformation is not a solitary one. Surround yourself with individuals who embody resilience, who inspire you to rise above the fray. Seek mentors, whether in person or through the timeless words of ancient texts. Let their wisdom guide and fortify you. Ultimately, acting like nothing affects you is not about becoming unfeeling, but about mastering your emotional landscape. It is about creating a life where you respond rather than react, where you move through the world with intention and grace. The wisdom of the ancients reminds us that this strength lies within, waiting to be cultivated. As you walk this path, remember that it is a practice, not a destination. Each moment offers an opportunity to choose resilience, to align with the flow of life rather than resist it. And in this alignment, you will find freedom. Freedom from the tyranny of external circumstances, freedom to live authentically, and freedom to act as though nothing affects you, because your inner sanctuary is unshakable. In the end, the greatest gift you can give yourself is this transformation of mindset. Through the teachings of ancient wisdom and their modern applications, you hold the power to navigate life's storms with serenity and strength. The journey is yours to embrace, the wisdom yours to embody, and the transformation yours to claim. Take these lessons with you, practice them daily, and watch as your mindset transforms. Life's challenges will still come, but you'll face them with confidence, knowing you are grounded and unshaken. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we can bring ancient wisdom into modern lives.